It is Tuesday, April 8th, 2024. Let's go over today's trades. It's a third day trading the combine. So on Top Step here, you can see the trades we took. We had honestly good ideas for most of the session. This was our best long, just didn't help. We had some issue. We held the wrong trades for the wrong period of time. Honestly, I mean, I think all of our trade ideas were okay. The only one that was bad was this 253 area. We took our kind of a big loss on this, but this long here was great. We'll go over the location of that, and then this we also got in short here. This was another kind of great trade idea for the day, but we just had to be patient and um, we did okay. Still up 187 on the session. Let's look at the weekly here. So on the weekly on ES, here, you can see we were kind of in this rotational area where, I mean, NQ is kind of dictating this a lot too, where you can see we have this huge kind of value area that we've been really kind of choppy and magnetized towards. But we've had great long opportunities kind of at this big point of control and then at these kind of lower nodes. And they were kind of in confluence here. So we had this. This is probably our best trade location. I think we missed this. We did. We got the sim. We got the long to this area, but this was our best short opportunity. See how low this node was, and it was a half gap too. Those are so powerful. So we're still experimenting with this kind of system, but really liking the way these low node half gap areas are just like so powerful, it seems. And then we had another good opportunity here at the 62 area. We kind of sold off, and then we got in long here too, but we didn't hold it at this 46, another low node area with a half gap. This is another great entry. We got it, but then it kind of came up and it came back down. I think we just took like a small scale out, but whatever. We're still experimenting, so. But this would have been a half gap to half gap trade. I mean, it's very powerful. But yeah, so we caught this short at the 62 area. We were very rotational, kind of in this zone, and then we popped up to this low node and sold off. So we had a great entry there. What would have our MFE would have been on this? Let's see. It happened around 15:30, and 15 minutes later, I would say, or 30 minutes later, was pretty much our MFE. So that 15-minute, 30-minute trade was usually our best entries. Let's see here. Let's look at the main display. See, in the market profile and volume profile are pretty similar, but when there's confluence, it makes the levels even stronger. You can see we're kind of just just a rotational session for the most part, but we were really kind of eyeballing this 53 zone. This is a low node on market profile, so we knew this was going to be a significant level for the session. And then we had, this 71 area, which we didn't even hit. I don't think we got very close, though. This was our short idea. This is where the half gap was. But, yeah, it just seems like we're kind of filling in part of this area. I mean, I'm really looking for the long at this 28. I think this is like an A+ trade. I was kind of waiting for this to cook up all day, and it never did. And yeah, NQ has really been dictating these sessions, so we've been kind of waiting for moments of confluence. You can see that we had a sell-off, kind of top tick this same area. Sometimes I notice there's these low nodes that likes to run past it and maybe support at this point of control. You can see there's this tiny little point of control right here. But kind of did that, touched the point of control, and then went. But yeah, I'm feeling very good about our system. It's got to work on holding our trades a little bit. We got to, I mean, we keep saying this, we got to work on holding our trades. Our max winners, let's see, we had this entry. You can see when the session started, we caught this long here. It was kind of let's see what the, what the point of control looked like at the time. Yeah, so it was kind of a bottom tick at this point of control. And these are sometimes good trades where we bottom tick it, then we go. But we caught this in the sim, unfortunately. And then I don't think we caught did we catch this short here? We did catch it, yeah. Wait, no. 68. No, we did not. We did not catch that. We didn't catch that short. But that's one of those half gap low node areas that was setting up beautifully. We just didn't get it. We were nervous all these highs. It's weird when we're trading in a range and there's all these kind of lows and highs. We get a bit anxious. But yeah, we caught this on the sim. Yeah, this would have been, this is one of these where we just get the perfect and exit and probably re-entry to ride it back down, but we didn't. And then we did catch this long. It was another low node at 48, low value node with a half gap. So strong. These levels are so strong. So this would have been our best trade of the day. It was kind of this half gap to half gap. I doubt we would have held it that long. Probably would have held it to here because this is a significant area as well. Then we just ended up rotational in the session. We got the eclipse and all this stuff, so the volume really dropped off towards the end. Let's take a look at the VWAPs for the session. So let's just look where these points were, where this short opportunity took place to begin with. Let's see when we took this long on the sim. Yeah, we were kind of near this overnight delta neutral area. And we were holding above on the NQ too. So you can see here, I've kind of learned from my mistakes where we kind of break above and then we just don't get any selling here. It's very likely that we break towards the upside. So we caught that long. Yeah, this half gap, low volume node short. Where were we here? Yeah, you can see on the delta, we just reached our neutral area, got some selling, then we came up and retested it almost 3 times. So it took a while for this trade to work out. But, I mean, the big sell-off happened right at basically 11. So that seems to be I mean, 11, these like 11 reversals is, God, I see that all the time. It's interesting how it works in these increments too, where it's like, 10 o'clock, 11. Let's see, what time is it here? This is about 12. It's about 12:20 for this reversal here. And then let's see, what time was this at? This was at 15:30. So it's interesting how it likes these the time increments, 30 minutes, an hour. But we had a good read. We did a poor job holding our trades, and I think we have to be okay with the fact that if we're losing, our losers are usually about 10 minutes, and that's okay. We can always re-enter. But our winners, we really need to hold our winners like an hour, 30 minutes, maybe take a scale out at 15 minutes. Those seems to be our best trades. So you can see here, yeah, it poked right above this delta neutral area. Let's see, where were we on NQ? On NQ, we were kind of at this 2500 location. So we were looking for shorts because we were above our delta neutral. So yeah, this definitely was our best trade location. And it was in the confluence on the NQ2. We had another low node, and we had this powerful market profile low node as well. So yeah, that was definitely would have been our best trade of the day. And then we could see we came and tested this big point of control on the 3-year composite for this long. We had negative 1,000 delta. And where were we here? Yeah, we were at pretty much we bottom ticked 2,500 and then went from there. So, and let's look at our losing trades. Where were they taking place? They were kind of taking place around delta. Yeah, they're kind of around delta neutral on the ES. Delta neutral, and yeah, we did okay. We had some big losers here, but it's really just being patient in those low value node reversals. I mean, that seems to be kind of our bread and butter. These point of control bounces are very hit and miss sometimes. So, and we were at the edges of our value areas. I mean, classic. Just this blue zone's kind of like, maybe I should just make this red, because it's just like our worst trades tend to take place in these areas. But it's all circumstantial a bit. But we were so rotational in the overnight. I think we kind of failed to note that the rotation was just very heavy. So, yeah, we'll call it there. Up 187 on the session. Really happy the way things are looking and going. I think we're doing a very good job managing our risk. And we'll continue to trudge forward.